the best potato chip alternative. So for me, I've lost 65 pounds now, and it's all about finding alternatives for your favorite foods. And I'm someone who would sit on the couch at nighttime and literally eat a whole bag of potato chips. And I had some favorites, of course, like Cool Ranch Doritos, cheddar and sour cream, Ruffles. Those are my favorite. And what's funny is I actually used to work for Frito-Lay, so I would get tons and tons of bags of chips for free. And so I would come home with like these huge boxes of chips, like the big bags, right? Like the extra large bags. And I would just eat them like there was no tomorrow. And it wouldn't be like the little bag, it would be like the big bag, right? That I would sit and eat the whole thing while watching TV. And you know, when I started on this journey, I was like, okay, that's probably something that I have to give up, right? Is eating chips. Even though I love them, even though I'm totally like, I like sweet and savory, and especially when you like put those two things together. So for me, thinking about getting rid of my potato chip habit and not being able to sit on the couch and watch TV and eat those potato chips, like that was a hard habit to break. But what I did was actually found alternatives to those chips, right? And over time, those things have changed my findings. And I used to make my own zucchini chips at home. I would slice up zucchinis and put some seasoning on them and put them in the oven and like literally bake them, like broil them to a crisp so they would be like chips, right? And just over time, over the last like 6 years of having the weight off, I've found different things to satisfy that chip craving. And as of like, I think it was like 2 years ago, this product came out. This is literally something that I have maybe like once or twice a week when I get that like, oh my gosh, I want chips, I want something crunchy, I want that salty, I want that cheddar and sour cream flavor. Like, I can't go on without chips. Like, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Like that moment where you're like, I have to have chips. Somebody get me chips. Chips and dip, please. So this is a product that I found that actually, is such a great alternative to regular potato chips. And they're high in protein, they're low in fat, low in carbs. So it's not like it's something that you can have late at night and you don't have to worry about it, right? You could sit in front of your TV and eat this and not feel guilty, not feel bad. And as a matter of fact, there's like 21 grams of protein in it. So it's actually a really, really amazing and great product. And the cool thing about it is it actually tastes good. So I'm gonna show you guys my trick to my potato chip cravings. Right here. They are Quest protein chips, okay? And so this little bag right here, which is all you need, has 21 grams of protein. It only has 4 grams of fat, okay? And then of that, only half a gram of saturated fat, which is much different from regular potato chips, right? And then there's 3 grams of carbs in this bag. But the cool thing about them is, like, they taste freaking amazing. So this one's my favorite, cheddar and sour cream, of course. That's like my flavor. I used to eat bags and bags of these Ruffles of the same flavor. And they're baked, they're not fried, so it's obviously a better alternative than fried potato chips. And a normal bag of chips for this same size is like 10 grams of fat. Most all of it is saturated fats, 15 grams of carbs, like 3 grams of protein, and 200 calories, like on average. So this is 130 calories for this whole bag. So this is a much better option. And actually I was gonna snack on these anyway, and I was like, man, I should just make this video because I'm gonna eat them anyway before this bag's gone. And so let me show you guys. So if you can see, like, their actual crispy, crunchy potato chips. So this is the potato chip test, right? So good. So as you can see, like, they're real potato chips. It's not like, sometimes when you find like healthy alternative things, it's like far-fetched from what you actually want. These right here are like actually the real deal. You can get them, I order boxes of them on Amazon, or you can walk into like usually any supplement store carries them and has them. But this is a great thing to keep in your house or in your drawer at work. So when your friends are eating on potato chips, or you're having people over to watch a game or have a party or whatever, like, you can have your own chips that are a healthier option and get that craving out of the way. And trust me, like after you try these for the first time, and like I said, I'm not affiliated with them, this is just an amazing freaking product, and this is actually what I use every time I'm having that craving. And so you don't have to like ruin what you're doing or overindulge, because you already have like the serving size, and they only come in these sizes. So it's not like you get like a big bag and you're gonna find yourself at the bottom of that big huge bag like I used to do with Ruffles. You're gonna have this one bag and it's gonna satisfy that craving, and you don't have to have the guilt, you don't have to worry about all the fat content, you don't have to worry about it being fried, any of that stuff. And it has 21 grams of protein, so absolutely amazing product. Get you some of these. They have sour cream and onion, they have barbecue, they have salt and vinegar, they have sea salt, amazing flavors, and it'll really help you get over that potato chip craving without having to, you know, or get you off track. And if you're like me, like, you know, I can't open a bag of chips without eating like the whole thing. Like there's a reason that it says like Lay's, you know, like bet you can't eat just one, you know what I mean? Because like, you know that you can't eat just one either. So you end up at the bottom of the bag and it's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just ate all that, holy crap. And they're not greasy, they're not fried, and they're awesome. So I would suggest get you some of these, keep them around so the next time you have those savory, that savory craving, that salty, you know, that crunchiness that you want. You can whip out a bag of these, and it's an awesome healthy alternative to your favorite snack, chips. Yay. Let me know what you think in the comments once you've tried them for yourself, if you love them, because I know that it's gonna absolutely change your life.